They say Coticles are slow. They say stainless steel razors take longer to hone. They also say you can't get a great edge without a full synthetic progression if you're a beginner. Alright, let's test that. You're about to watch a dull razor go from completely dead to shave ready in under 5 minutes. No edits, no cuts, it's just one continuous shot. I'm setting the bevel, refining the edge, and stropping. Then, in another 5 minutes, I'm shaving. From dull to a full 3-pass BBS shave, all in under 10 minutes. And before you start typing in the comments, yes, this is a stainless steel razor. It's a Freador, the kind of razor that supposedly takes even longer to hone. So if you think Coticles are slow, I challenge you to watch this. If you're still not convinced, do your own test, but don't just repeat what you heard from some guy on a forum. Try it yourself. So where does the idea come from? Why do people keep saying Coticles are slow? It's simple. They're moving the goalpost. For years, they said Coticles were too difficult to use, but now that people are getting great results with simple, common sense honing, suddenly the argument changes. Now they've said Coticles are slow. Let's be clear. If you compare a Coticle to a single synthetic stone at the same grit level, sure, it might be slower. But honing isn't about a single grit, it's about a progression. And a Coticle isn't just one grit, it's an entire honing system in a single stone. Think about how a synthetic progression works. Like the usual progression that people recommend on the forums. You start on a 1K, then the 5K, then the 8K, and then the 12K. Every time you switch stones, you're stopping. You're cleaning your blade, adjusting your pressure, and you're making sure the scratch pattern transitions correctly. Not to mention, if you're like me, you're lapping every stone when you're switching. And if you mess up that transition, if you spend too much time on the 8K or the 12K, you risk microchipping your edge. Coticles, however, don't have that problem. You start with slurry, it's coarse, and it's aggressive, then you add some water, the slurry thins out, the abrasive gets finer, and the edge naturally refines. You're going from one end of the goalpost to the other. There's nothing in between there, it's just smooth sailing. There's no jumping between stones, no unnecessary steps, it's one continuous progression from bevel set to finish. You can't overhone, you can't mess up a transition, and you don't have to worry about microchipping because the abrasives found in Coticles are milder and they're foolproof, perfect for beginners. And let's be real, this entire honing process, it took under 5 minutes. Bevel set, done, refined, done, stropped, done. And now I'm going to be shaving. There's no edits, no tricks, just a stainless steel razor, honed on a Coticle, going straight to the face. And just to be clear, most people I would say take around 15 to 30 minutes to hone a razor. I just did it in 5, and this wasn't being careful, this was deliberate. I was honing fast, heavy-handed, because I want to make a point. It still works, even when you're doing it fast, heavy-handed, not perfect technique, it still worked, because the Coticule is very forgiving for beginners. After this, I get a perfect 3-pass BBS shave from a razor that was completely dull just minutes ago. Here you guys can see me going into the bathroom. I am using the linen side of my strop, and no, you're going to hear me say it here on video, this is not paste, this is, the strop is dirty. So, I really don't like paste, I don't like the way it feels on my face. The question is whether Coticles are slow. That's not the question. The question is, if I can do this in 5 minutes, what's stopping you from doing it in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Let's take a step back. If you watch older Coticule videos on YouTube, and I mean old, go to your search bar, look up Coticles, and try looking for the unwatched, and look at the older videos. They were all dial-a-cut videos. That was the standard, it's what worked. Then at some point, things shifted, and for the last 10 years, what all you see and what people have been recommending is jumping from synthetics to coticles. They think that is the best way to do it because they heard things like slurry is bad, coticles are slow, or coticles are inconsistent. But the question is, where did these ideas actually come from? In my mind, I think most people didn't test it for themselves, and what usually happens with this is they just repeat what they heard. It's popular, they heard someone else say it, and so they repeat it. You gotta make sure you do your own testing, and that's why I made this video. I think now we're seeing a shift. People are actually using coticles the way they were meant to be used, and that comes with a caveat. The way coticles are supposed to be used are the way you want to use them. But this negative mindset with a coticle has to stop. They're fast, they're consistent. The results speak for themselves. Coticles are not slow, slurry isn't bad, they are consistent. We're proving that every single day by just using common sense honing. It's time to bring that mindset back, and it's time to make the coticle great again. I'm going to leave you guys here so you guys can see the last minutes of the shave. By the end of this, I do give some closing thoughts. I hope you guys enjoy. I kind of repeat some of the things I've said here before, but yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Watch till the end, and see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Now just imagine what you could get if you actually took your time with a coticle. I mean, I don't know how much time that is. We're gonna see, we're gonna find out how I went from sharpening the razor from dull, because I killed it on the stone, to actually sharpening it. I took you guys with me, showed you here on the strop how I stropped it. That's not fucking paste, it's just dirty. I hate fucking paste, I hate how it feels. And we shaved with it, got good results, I mean, average. And that was just like not taking your time. Just in case, let me, I don't know if that one has alcohol. Let's just do Aqua Velva Musk to see the sting. And you're gonna find out in my eyes if it stings or not. So, I don't know. You guys tell me with my reaction if that stings. It stings right here, I'm not gonna lie. Anywhere else it doesn't, but people who say that coticles aren't fast or they're hard to figure out, what's easier than just adding water and going from coarse to finish just by adding water? And I don't know how fast that is, but let's just say the coticle is an 8K stone, 10K stone, kill your edge. And since we're doing a 1 stone hone, take your 10K, take your 8K, and hone on that and see how long it takes you to get a shaving edge. Coticles are magic, man, and they're not hard. So